Baking friends, hello! I want to talk today about working from home and how to balance working from home with kids specifically. If you've been following my page, you know one of the things that we talk quite a lot about is people running a business, a baking business from home, and a lot of the women that I've encountered are doing that because they want to be home with their kids. And before I go down this road any further, if you are a stay-at-home mom, that is still work, that is still a job. I think that there's a lot of confusion out there in the world about what that means. That is still a job. If you sent your children to a creche or a school or had a nanny, you would be paying someone else to do that job. That is still labor. And that labor is not easy. So it is not that it's particularly difficult, but it is emotionally taxing. Sometimes with small children, it is physically taxing. It is not a simple task to raise children. And please don't come into my comments saying, well, if you don't love your children or if you couldn't look after them, why did you have them? Please don't come. I will block you. For two reasons. One, I love my children. And just because I'm saying that I find parenting difficult does not mean I don't love my children. And also because it doesn't advance the conversation. There are a lot of moms out there who are looking for this support, which is why I wanted to make these videos. So if I find those comments, I'm deleting the comments and I'm blocking you because it doesn't advance the conversation. So let's talk about how we can support those mums. I think a big problem, the biggest problem that mums have is when they're trying to bake for an order where it's time sensitive and their kids are clinging or disrupting or poking their fingers in. How do we deal with that? So one of my, I have a WhatsApp group for like a support group for bakers. One of the moms says she's got a gate at the top of the stairs and she locks her kids in. I'm not really suggesting you should lock your kids in, but I find it very difficult to bake for orders when my kids are around me. I personally try to use my time in a way that I will do my baking when they are watching television or something like that. I don't like to use TV as a babysitter, in inverted commas, but there is times that my children are watching screens, so I'm not going to put them in front of a screen at 8 o'clock in the morning so I can bake, but if it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon and they are in front of a screen, that's the time I will choose to do my decorating. Also, if you do have help, use your help as much as you can at the times that you need it. So I have a domestic worker who also looks after my kids. She's amazing. So if my kids are home and I know they're going to be home, they do actually attend school, but and if I know they're home, the minute she rocks up, I'm like, you take these kids, I'm going to get my baking in the oven. And we kind of tag team through the day. I've got tons more to say about this and make more videos, but if you have top tips or things that you found have worked, please share them in the comments. I would like to keep this